difference here. Bama's won 3 straight over LSU, BJ.
Yeah, and LSU, they're tired of hearing about that. And now Bama comes down to Death Valley. And you guys know what this is going to be. It's going to be a slobber knocker. Both of these teams are built to be physical in the trenches, run the rock. They'll both do that. But I think the one difference in this ballgame is going to be someone who emerges. It's going to be an X factor, maybe someone we're not talking about. Good running games for both, nice stable backs. But I think someone like a Tre'Davious White, the kick returner for LSU, is averaging 12 yards of return. He's got 1 touchdown on the season. Or how about Traven Durrell? We know this team can't pass the ball. Maybe Traven Durrell or Malachi Dupree. You've been high on him all season, the true freshman. They're averaging about 23, 25.
And around.
Exactly. I just think there's going to be something else besides the running games that gets one of these teams a victory.
Well, if you fall asleep against LSU and just think it's Fournette, you're going to pay for it. They already have a couple of guys, wide receiver-wise, that you just talked about, that average over 23 yards a catch because their play-action game is so lively. But Alabama, to me, it really comes back to this defense. And when you look at Alabama's defense, if they're going to win this game, that's where it's going to have to come. And this is a defense, it's not a no-name defense, but it sure as heck isn't like a whole bunch of All-Americans like we've seen the last couple of years on this defense.
Yeah, you know, when you look at, since we're throwing out words, I'm going to use Donnybrook. First word my 10th grade. The first word my 10th grade teacher, Mr. King, put up on the board during English class. A classic knockdown brawl, a melee, and that's what it's going to be, in the trenches. But you look at Alabama, they're the one team that they can shift gears. They can go flex. They can spread you out. They can throw the ball down the field. They don't have to hit you in the mouth. They can spread you out. They got the skill. Amari Cooper. But I'm telling you what, Anthony Jennings, first and second down is going to be huge for LSU. He is going to have to make a play, only completing 50% of his passes. Right. If he can't make 1 or 2 plays to keep drives going, then it's no chance for LSU.
Yeah, I agree. He only completed 8 balls in that victory they had over Ole Miss last week, but they won that game. I mean, they got it done. But I think, fellas, it's a matchup that we're maybe not talking about. I know it's a line of scrimmage league, and this will be a line of scrimmage game, but quarterback play is going to be where this game could be won or lost. And when you look at, and you talked about that matchup earlier, Amari Cooper, the best receiver in the SEC, going against the best SEC pass defense. When you look a little bit closer at this LSU team, there's a couple of games where they got exposed a little bit.
And you did look closer, didn't you?
And I did look closer. Against Mississippi State and Auburn, they got torched. And the unifying factor there is an established ground game and a mobile quarterback. 2 teams that are built very, very similarly to this Alabama squad. So if LSU is going to win this game, they're going to have to be able to stop a style of offense that twice so far in their 2 losses they haven't been able to.
But those are some young pups back then when they played those 2 teams. They've grown up, and John Chavis has coached them up.
Just want to wonder if